Hello, people who are not here. I'm back. 'Cause I haven't eaten food. Need to refresh my chat. There we go. Okay.
Film little pieces of time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally...
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
You're haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly,
I
it's
can't
bullshit.
believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
Seriously though,
But
could frame
I like
any
it
one of
old
you in a
school.
dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So
My little camera bag is
she could've
battered,
taken
but still
another approach.
kicking.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert
I should take a
Frank.
picture to prove I'm still here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio.
essence of post-war
And I have to get my daily selfie
There was
quota.
honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains... I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay. Let's have a look over.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Mr. Jefferson.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Nice.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Oh,
No matter who wins,
hi, Max.
this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process.
You seem
but
quiet today.
I also want everybody
Just
to know
thinking
that
too
this
much.
photographic world is not for everybody. I have my moment in the camera.
I hear that. Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
I love Kate. Shit. Okay. Just need to look.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Ugh.
Huh. This might make a cool shot. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive
Of course she
everything.
does. She's Victoria.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
No, stop.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Yeah. That's mean. Anyways, Victoria's here.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries of... Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Ooh.
You can never
forest is
escape
so
the lighthouse
mysterious.
here.
Okay, we need to talk to Mr. Jefferson.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Yeet. Just need to check something. Okay. Just checking something. What else? I need to leave. What's in the box?
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Just getting
You
right.
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150 for
Because
it.
Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Ah,
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
comments emo listening
She's so
to
fucking
music.
sad.
I guess. She's like, ugh, I need to go to the washroom. I need to listen to music in the washroom alone. But the music's really nice, so I can't complain. Let's see, there's Evan.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Alyssa.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
There's our boy.
American girls, it's sad to imagine.
I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Be part of the world around you.
Justin.
Driving a
That's
car
Dana
by the
talking to,
seaside,
I think his name is Justin.
watching the world from the bright side.
Stella is always deep in her nose. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
There's Brooke. I love Brooke.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Don't pick on my boy Daniel, I swear.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan. I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member. I wish October would last forever.
She looks the spookiness. Ooh,
With
let's look here.
shiny smiles.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Missing from Arcadia Bay. Date missing is
wish I
Monday, April 22nd, 2014.
An American
Oh, there's the phone call.
girlfriend. I cry sometimes, walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry her fountain, till she got tired to complain. That's when I fly to the wide land, to your land.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. So, age 19 years old. Hair is blonde, her eyes are hazel. Tattoo on calf of a dragon and a star on the inside of her left wrist. Of the left wrist. Whatever. Yeah, so she's missing. Let's see.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
Let's see what else. Let's just head along. We don't need to explore. Hope we don't.
To all of
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world
Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side.
Empty, Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
What is this?
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Okay. Let's see. Is that new? Scroll.
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Okay, let's just...
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
Girl, don't worry.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Chloe. I love Chloe too.
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You got hella
That's my
cash.
family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Put that thing down. Illegal. Oh no. Hi. That's illegal.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom.
Spooked.
He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
He likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from
My
light
brother's like
to shadow,
dying in the background.
from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
Do not touch Kate.
And if Victoria's phone
Kate is
rings,
great. I love her.
this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse time?
Victoria? Why Arvis?
I did it.
Now,
I
can you give me
actually
an
did it.
example of a photographer who perfectly
I'm a human
captured the
time
human condition in
machine.
black and white?
Bro.
Anybody?
Still the same, Max. Don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arvis?
Because of her
Still the same stupid picture.
You feel like
So,
totally haunted
when I
by
took my
life and
selfie,
sad
Jefferson
photos.
asked me a question.
She saw humanity.
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
It's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? Shh, shh, shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming
Of course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
edges for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I have to use the bathroom.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Hungarian process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max.
Ugh, do not please use your...
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Nice answer, Max. Are you okay? You look pale.
Kate, did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the feeling.
Be consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel. Thanks, Max.
No matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography...
Not sure if I have one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Yes, I'm trying to save
Go on
someone's
now.
life right now.
Don't let me stop you. Road. I don't want anybody...
Excuse me,
want a photog...
John Lennon said.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
I don't really care. I don't like Mr. Jefferson. We haven't played this game.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Daniel,
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science.
Okay, Max, retrace every step. I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Whoa. She took a picture.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
We have to save her.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do.
Wowzer, it's happening again. I need a hammer to break it open.
Yes.
Hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
I hate your neighbor.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Dude.
Girls always use that excuse.
Shut up.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job. You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm
Yep.
just a little worried about
I'm
my
replaying it.
future.
You're sweating
I just
pinballs.
finished
Is
playing,
that all you're thinking
Life
about?
is Strange Before the Storm.
You can always be upfront
Because
with
it
me,
was on
Max.
sale.
Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Okay, so now we have to make a choice. If we want to report Nathan and then get harassed, but then also have a way to expel him and make Kate feel safe, or hide the truth and not get harassed, but we can't get Nathan expelled, I think. Don't say it. Don't. Well, I'm trying to think, man, because do we want, like, to get rid of Nathan? Or do we want to hide the truth? I think we're having an overwhelming thing where it's like, don't say it. Okay. So we want to hide the truth from Mr. Principal Wells. Don't? Okay. Hide the truth, I guess.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know,
Dude, just
I've
leave her
heard
alone.
it. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict.
Dude, all she
I don't think
did
your
was
parents
say,
will
"I feel
approve when they
sick."
find out. Now get outside with the class. Please.
Okay,
No, he
are
does
we
not buy that at
sure?
all. I may have
Really,
just
literally
flushed my
don't.
scholarship down the toilet.
But then we're gonna
Yes,
get
I
a
could
text from
rewind
our
and
parents.
actually tell him the truth.
I really wish Skip was here. I love him.
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
Dude, I just want to look at other things, dude. Okay, looks like we're sticking out that decision. Okay, I'm gonna try and get a lot of pictures if we can. Yay. Okay, there's tons of missing posters for Rachel. Okay, so here's the next thing. Do we want security cameras or do we not?
Miss Grant sure is dedicated to that petition.
Because if we don't sign it, she'll be like, you might have been the one that could have changed it. I could have had security, gotten rid of the security cameras. I don't know. Let's just go do other things. We'll come back to her. What's up, dude? Let's go have a look over here. See Hayden.
Hey, Hayden.
There she is, the retro selfie master.
That's me, all right. You look relaxed as usual, Hayden.
It's a skill one cultivates at Blackwell, especially when one represents the Vortex Club. Not to boast.
Nathan Prescott.
Do you really want Nathan Prescott to represent?
Oh, please. Nathan is like everybody's voodoo doll. Kill the rich kid. He's all right and a fun guy to hang with. Fuck the haters.
Fair enough, I guess.
Fair enough, but I'm still not going to party with him.
Your loss. Bro is fucking hilarious when he's blazed. And he does always have the best shit.
Let's see the Vortex.
What the hell is the Vortex Club anyway? It seems so elitist.
Only if you're not cool enough to get in. And it doesn't hurt your resume.
If you say so.
I do. But you should actually come hang with us one night. Then you wouldn't be so inclined to gossip.
Hang with the Vortex Club.
You mean hang with the Vortex Club? That sounds like a setup to a horrible prank.
Chillax, paranoia girl. We're not that desperate for fun. We know how to do that on our own.
It seems weird to think about partying with all those Rachel Amber posters up.
You're high. Rachel used to hang out with us too. She was a blast.
Yeah.
Smart, not bitchy like, you know.
Rachel.
So you knew Rachel Amber?
I knew she liked to party. Fun to be around. Oh yeah, and she was hot.
Yeah, she was. Did Victoria like Rachel? What happened to her? Rachel was in the Vortex Club. Let's do what happened.
What do you think happened to her?
Whatever happens to people who disappear without a trace.
Rachel was in the Vortex.
Rachel was actually a member of the Vortex Club?
No. Rachel was like her own club. She was actually too cool for us. And I'll deny I ever said that.
Okay.
Did Victoria like Rachel? She seems like the jealous type.
Don't think you know Victoria so well.
Yeah.
She respected Rachel, even if she didn't act like it.
Are you sure
I'm more
about that?
confused than before.
Literally,
It's such a
before the
mystery.
storm, she tries to
Let's talk later, Hayden.
That it is,
But
Max.
not like that bad.
Now, I have to get my chemical on and study. We should get you and Dana out one night.
Stuff, yeah. But anyways, there's Brooke. Hi, Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Is this legal? I'd love to.
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and...
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
Oh my god, she's getting
weapon,
so angry.
right?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you.
Oh,
Honey,
shut up.
Warren said you were smart. Please,
Shut
step back.
up, Brooke. I love you, but like, shut up, please.
What a complicated name for such a tiny drone.
Just snoop in her bag and then go. "Wait." Oh shit. I think I just undid the talking with Hayden. Or actually,
Hi, Brooke.
Let me guess.
it's a high flight.
That looks like a high-fly drone. Model B400 EVO. Now, that's a nice piece of tech.
You're full of surprises. Why would you know that?
I love aerial photography. Drones are perfect for that, especially those with great range. It's a new era of images.
Most impressive, Max. Warren said you were multifaceted. Here, give the drone a whirl around campus.
Yay, we get to fly a drone. Oh yeah. Don't put it too close to a teacher. Yay! Down we go. house is pretty cool, but like, let's get along with the story, shall we? Okay. Warren! Do you want to meet for coffee after school? It makes you not to study, please. Make sure you check out Romantic restaurant. Hey man, Max is wait, I have to study for physics test. So focused on anything the measures velocity. Don't ignore the message. Hi Max. Can you get my flash drive? I need to see my phone and space. Hello? Sorry about that. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. See, you'll see. Wait. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool. You'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. I hope so. Okay. We can take pictures of various things. Try and get
Okay,
pictures.
I better get to my dorm and grab that flash drive.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get a picture back. What else? Skateboard.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to Thrash?
Thrash? You mean stage diving, or...?
You're such a poser. If you can't even name a simple nose slide or a tray flip, you should walk on.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max.
I came to nose slide. But I'd love to see somebody do a tray flip.
Oh, sick. You're not a poser.
Nah, I just can't skate worth shit.
Aw, oh, check it. We're gonna destroy some rails for you. What do you want to see?
Nose slide.
I'd love to see a nose slide.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Okay, that's not the one that we...
Yo, Justin.
Check out.
I came to know...
Oh, sick.
Nah.
Oh,
Tree flip.
Go for a tree flip.
Let's get Trevor all...
Oh,
Ooh.
Now we're just gonna take a picture of him in paint. Like, ah, yes. Great picture. What else? A squirrel in a can. I don't know if that's outside of what we need to be. We should. Like, a bean, so it's my squirrel in a can. Hey, what's up, squirrel boy? Seven months. Hey. There's Stella.
Hey there, Stella.
Hey, I know you. You're the new quiet girl in Jefferson's class. Isn't he incredible?
Ugh. Gross. I think so.
I think so. We're lucky to have such a famous teacher. And I actually love his work.
Me too. His New York urban stuff is great, but I'm glad he came back to his Oregon roots. Screw the East Coast elite. It must piss off those pretentious galleries that Mark Jefferson is teaching photography to us Blackwell Hicks. Plus, he is pretty hot for an older guy.
Ugh.
If Victoria wasn't all over him, I would definitely make a move.
No way. You can get him so busted. And he's not going to mess around with a student.
That's what you think.
Now, how do you know this?
You have a lot to learn here at Blackwell. Rachel Amber absolutely had sex with him.
What?
Well, I heard that from a good source.
No, she did.
So, you knew Rachel?
Not really. I saw her hanging with the other cool kids like Victoria. Not my kind of clique. But I heard insane stories about Rachel.
Okay. Sedition.
Mr. Jefferson has such a gift for different styles.
Just like chilling out. Yikes. I like stuff on her face. Okay. Ooh, let's go see my boy. Hi, Daniel.
What's up, Daniel?
Oh, hi, Max. Could I, ask you a question? Would you mind letting me sketch you? I do put my sketches on Facebook, though.
I'd be honored.
I'd be honored, Daniel. Makes me feel like a muse.
Funny, you should say that. I was just thinking about my real muse. Rachel Amber.
Why is everybody so obsessed with Rachel? I don't know. We're playing this game. But, like, I guess she's just very popular. What happened to her?
So what happened to her? There's gotta be a story.
She just stopped coming to class. Some people said she ran away. Some say she jumped off a cliff. I just hope she's okay.
Okay,
You knew her?
No, but once she asked me to draw her portrait. Oh, she was a natural.
Hard to avoid her posters all over campus.
Kills me to see her sweet face used as a crime photo. Ah, she had a good heart.
Okay, why don't you start drawing me? Even though I must be a step down from Rachel.
No way, you're a good substitute.
Good
muse.
substitute name to use.
Oh, that's a good posture.
Love Daniel. He's my boy.
Good, good.
Best portrait ever.
Okay. It's action with consequences. Okay. We should probably go see Miss Grant. Is that right? Yeah, Miss Grant. Let's go see her.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Sure.
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Matson, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc.
Oh, dorm rooms.
Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
I guess cameras could have helped Rachel. I can see both sides.
You're fair-minded, Max. And we all pray Rachel is found safe and sound, bless her soul. But this petition isn't about her. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Blackwell is that old?
Blackwell is that old? That's incredible.
You should learn a little history about your alma mater. You'll find some fascinating facts. There's a lot of power in this region. I think it helps the creative juices flow around here. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Sure, let's...
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
know that it is freezing, but I think we have to walk. I keep waving at the taxis, they keep turning their lights off. But Julie knows a party at some actor's West Side loft. Supplies are endless in the evening, by the morning they'll be gone. When everything is lonely, I can be my own best friend. I get a coffee and the paper, have my own conversations. With the sidewalk and the pigeons and my window reflection. The mask I polish in the evening, by the morning looks like shit. And I know you have a heavy heart, I can feel it when we kiss. So many men stronger than me have thrown their backs out trying to lift it. But me, I'm not a gamble. You can count on me to split the love I saw you in the evening, by the morning won't exist. You're looking skinny like a model with your eyes all painted black. You just keep going to the bathroom, always say you'll be right back. Well, it takes one to know one, kid, I think you got it bad. But what's so easy in the evening, by the morning such a drag. I got a flask inside my pocket, we can share it on the train. And if you promise to stay conscious, I will try and do the same. We might die from medication, but we sure killed all the pain. But what was normal in the evening, by the morning seems insane. And I'm not sure what the trouble was that started all of this. The reasons all have run away, but the feeling never did. It's not something I would recommend, but it is one way to live. 'Cause what is simple in the moonlight, by the morning never is. It was so simple in the moonlight, now it's so complicated. It was so simple in the moonlight, so simple in the moonlight, so simple in the moonlight.